known in retrospect. As we dive into the many theories of his life, it's just as important to note the many things about his life that resonate to this day, including how he left a mark on the rap industry to the betterment of many, including those who cite his music as an inspiration to how they themselves made music, which is quite a legacy to have, to be honest.
This damage, and the way I feel can't manage. I don't understand it.
One of the things that XXXTentacion really had going for him was a desire to not make long tracks, but short ones, which you might find odd, but X had a way of making short tracks feel just as special, if not more special, and as a result of that, he subverted what people expected of him and went and made his own name. He was also a rapper who had a very passionate fan base. It wasn't as big as others, but what he lacked in fan base size, he more than made up in loyalty overall, to which the very same fan base was very heartbroken by the passing of X, and they spread his word throughout the world in many ways upon his passing, bringing more to understand his music.
I'm looking online and people's like, yo, XXX was the Tupac of our generation. Like, you know.
In terms of his music, he did have a slew of hits in their own rights, including his debut album reaching number 2 on the Billboard Top 200, despite it being his first major piece of music out in the world. That album also had a couple of hit songs that went rather high on the top 100 charts too. As if that wasn't enough of a legacy, it was revealed after he passed that in the time before he was taken, he was working on various tracks, including various collaborations with other music artists. They have been released in their own time over the span since his death, and that shows the loyalty and love to him that they wanted to make sure that got done so his music could be heard for as long as possible. Time of passing.
Star here in South Florida. Fans began to gather here right after learning about the that claimed his life.
For a conspiracy theory, more to a situation than meets the eye, and sadly that is what many feel happened with X's passing. The events as they transpired don't make sense in the large scale, or at least not to them it doesn't. In June 2018, X was in Florida near where he lived. He went to a motorcycle shop and came out of the dealership in a BMW when he was suddenly followed by a dark SUV. He was soon robbed in a very violent way that later ended with his life being taken. This was even after police and ambulances came to try and save him. It wasn't effective.
6th Street. As the investigation unfolded, the popular rapper was rushed to Broward Health North, where he was pronounced.
The following statement was given about the loss of XXXTentacion. On June 18th, 2018, Jose Onfroy, known worldwide as XXXTentacion, tragically passed away in Deerfield, Florida. The statement begins, in deference of his family, friends, and loved ones, and in light of further investigation, we ask that their privacy is respected at this time. XXXTentacion touched the lives of millions around the globe and will forever reside in the hearts of countless fans who listened to his music, attended his concerts, and felt the glow of his uncontainable, undeniable, and unique spirit. There were various reasons why this particular passing of a young artist was tragic, not the least of which was because it seemed so random, so pointless, and so trivial. It was over a bag that had money and some other things in it, yet he had to pass on. Extremely unfortunate. The evidence at the scene.
Florida in his car as he was leaving a motorcycle dealership. It does seem like it was a targeted as 2 men approached XXX's car with masks.
It's very easy to look at conspiracy theories and cite them as pointless and stupid, and to be fair, a lot of them can be, but some of the best ones out there are ones that truly have some logic and even evidence to back them up. A Twitter handle named Fast and Vain decided to look into the events of X's passing and found some things that didn't add up. A post was later made about the passing of X and revealed that according to what he found, there was something very off. Here's what Vast and Vain had to say about the passing of X and why there's evidence that he may still be alive. His passing, in the reports, it said his Louis bag was stolen from his car. In the video of his pulse being checked, there's absolutely no evidence of violence. No shattered glass, no holes, his face is in pristine condition. If he was run up on, wouldn't his car have been damaged? Wouldn't he have had face injuries? And to go out the way he did, should have portrayed a violent outcome than what actually showed. It's really suspicious. In the videos, he's completely clean, even on his clothing, which was very light colored. Next, the Louis bag was stolen, and X wore jewelry often. No reports of jewelry being